There is a famous story about young Abraham in Islamic tradition. He enters the temple of his people and smashes all the small idols. Only the largest idol is left standing. When his father confronts him and asks, "Who did this?" Abraham answers, "The big idol destroyed the smaller ones." His father is stunned. How can an idol destroy another? And Abraham delivers the line that echoes through history. If these idols cannot protect themselves, how can they protect us? It sounds reasonable, even profound. Why should humans protect their gods? Why should the divine depend on our fragile hands? Abraham's argument introduces a powerful idea. A true God does not need guarding. A true God guards us. But history tells a different story, a disturbing one. Because the God Abraham introduced ended up needing more protection than any idol ever did. Stone idols sat quietly in temples. They demanded offerings, not armies. But the God of Abraham required soldiers, laws, borders, courts, executions, and endless vigilance. History shows us something strange. There have been godless kings, but there has never been a kingless God. Empires rose claiming to protect him. States formed to defend his honor. Armies marched to fight his enemies. We are told again and again that wars are fought for God. But listen carefully. When militants say they are fighting God's enemies, they are not describing divine strength. They are admitting divine vulnerability. A God who can be insulted, a God who can be threatened, a God who must be saved. This is the paradox we never resolved. Abraham mocked idols because they needed protection. Yet the God who replaced them demanded far more. Entire civilizations reorganized themselves around guarding him. Interfaith wars, sectarian bloodshed, inquisitions, crusades, takfir, excommunication, exile. The cost was not symbolic. It was counted in human bodies. The irony cuts deep. The God who was supposed to protect humanity became the reason humanity needed protection from itself. And this raises an uncomfortable question. What if Abraham's argument was only powerful rhetoric, but flawed logic? Yes, idols need guarding, but so did God. In fact, God required more guards, more sacrifices, more policing of thought than idols ever did. And humanity paid the price. Children inherited hatreds. Neighbors became heretics overnight. Empathy collapsed under doctrine. Curiosity became treason. All in the name of protecting God. But perhaps the real tragedy is this. If God truly needs protection, then he is not God. And if God does not need protection, then what were we fighting for? Maybe the wars were never about him. Maybe they were about power wearing holiness, fear in faith's clothing, and God only a scapegoat. But humans refusing to admit that the violence was ours. Abraham asked a brilliant question. How can a God who cannot protect itself protect us? History answers back quietly. The moment we started protecting God, we stopped protecting each other. And that is the true cost.